Okay, so I've been hearing a lot of talks in the aiming community or just the gaming community overall, stuff saying like aim trainers don't work or, they're not good. You might as well just play the game. And honestly, from someone who's played an aim trainer for a long time and played a lot of games, I can see kind of where people are coming from. I fully understand what they're on about, but fundamentally, you're wrong. First of all, aim trainers absolutely do work. I've spent like over 1,000 hours doing this shit, and I've never been this good at fucking games before. So that's one. Like genuinely, you're just wrong in my from my experience and countless other people who have taken the time to fully go on an aim journey and develop their skills and stuff like that. But overall, I just wanted to talk about both of them and overall kind of how we can harness the two of them to get the best result, which is obviously getting better at your game of choice. So first of all, Kovacs then. I'm on Kovacs right here. I can type in smoothness, okay? Look at this. Okay, maybe not smoothness. Lol. I can type in smooth, there we go. And you can see a list of playlists and scenarios that I can play, sorry, to specifically practice my aim or the weakness that I might have with smoothness. But if I use an in-game trainer, so let's just switch to Overwatch, for example, I literally can't. How do I practice smoothness on this? It's not as clear, right? Like while I'm tracking someone, but am I practicing smoothness? To be honest, I don't fucking know. But while I'm on here, what can I do? Well, I can practice my blinks. I can practice my abilities. I can learn cooldowns. Also, if I just leave this real quick, I can literally, okay, I want to get better at sniping. Widowmaker, who's a sniper, I can just play Widow headshots. I can get instant feedback on how I'm doing and improve in the one-to-one environment of the game, which is super beneficial. An aim trainer, so far anyway, can't or hasn't really, to my knowledge, done something as beneficial as this. Being in the physical in-game environment is huge. But at the same time, like I explained before, how do I practice smoothness in game? How do I, work on my issues with aiming? Well, that's why we need to use both of them. You know, Kovacs has so fucking many scenarios and anything you can do, and even stuff for Tracer. Obviously, it's not the best, better in game. But look, there's so much I can do on here. There's so much isolated practice I can use to improve at one aspect of aim, all my aspects of aim. And then with in-game training, let's say I was on Kovacs, sorry, for example. Well, how am I going to learn the cooldowns of my character on here? Well, you just fucking can't, really, or not easily anyway. But in-game training, I absolutely can. I can learn the map. I can know where the HP stuff's at. So it's when we use both of these really to their fullest extent, can we improve at our game? But one thing I would like to talk about real quick um, is the aspect of time. If I'm, if I only had an hour to play a game, right, I would choose in game training for 5-10 minutes over specific practice on Kovac simply because the feel of the environment in game and just being familiar with that feeling is better, in my opinion, than just using an aim trainer for that 5 minutes. I want to be in the game, practicing the character, feeling ready for whatever I have to do, not just on an aim training environment. So, okay, I just whipped this up to summarize kind of some of my points, but an aim trainer and in game training, ultimately, if we're talking about aim, well, you're going to want to go with an aim trainer. But in game training has a lot to offer that isn't just specifically aim, and that's going to make you better at the game. But overall, we want to harness both of these tools to improve in our game, and that really will give us the most improvement. Uh, the biggest takeaways from this aim trainer, you're going to develop better mouse control and you're going to improve your aim quicker than using an in game trainer. And in game training is going to make you better at the game because you're simply more familiar with the environment. You can practice the specific parts of the game that are unavailable to practice in a name trainer, and that's its biggest sort of benefits. Yeah, thank you.